Previously on Magnus Tsunami Gaming. Last time Donkey Kong really battled in the minecart level against the demon and the gravestones. Tune in to find out what happens next. Welcome to another episode of Donkey Kong 64. Last we left off, we were playing as Tiny. Now, the reason why I did the fast forward so much was because we ran out of crystal coconuts. We didn't have enough to do anything, and we needed to get up here, although it doesn't help that Tiny fell off. Come on, Tiny. We need to get into this area right here. Now, if you're wondering, it's a giant trash can. This is literally called the trash can. I kid you not. Now, they look like there's some flies in here. Some giant flies. Now, I don't know why they would let you play your music instrument. It kind of defeats the purpose of this minigame. But they do give you homing ammunition, which again defeats the purpose when you can just do this with your saxophone and defeat them immediately, getting the banana instantly. Like, what was the point? They could have disabled your shooter, but no, they give you homing ammunition, but allow you to play your instrument. Now, we're collecting 156 bananas. Well, that was so easy. Not gonna lie, that was too easy. Where to next, I wonder? What are we going to do? Is there anything else here? Oh, time to leave, Tiny. Alright, and until we figure it out, fast forward time. I hope you've enjoyed. Hope your week has been well, and otherwise, we're swapping to Chunky, so enjoy. Alrighty, so we've now gotten to the barnyard with Chunky, although honestly I could have just teleported here with the number 4 teleport pad. I don't know why we went through all that rigmarole. I hear bats in here. I can see the shadow of the bats in here, but I don't know what's going on in here. Can you guys see that too? I have a feeling we're missing something in here. Oh, okay. When you turn invisible, the bats become invisible too. Sorry guys, I do stutter sometimes. Man, those bats are nasty. They're not giving Chunky the time to really attack them, they're just swooping in on him. But the bats need to be killed while he's in his invisibility ability. Wow, that's a tongue twister. His invisibility ability. Wow. Oh man, those bats are ruthless. I think Chunky's getting frustrated now. Don't waste your ammunition, you've only got so many. I think we've managed to get most of them though. You gotta put your gun away first. Ow. Bat swooping in straight away. Best you move away quick. Oh. Damn it. One bat left. Nope, we ran out of time. Come on, Chunky, one more time. I think we've only got one bat left, by the looks of things. It's kind of cool that they let you use this ability, though. And that's the last bat defeated. And Chunky gets awarded a banana for defeating all the invisible bats, bringing our total to 157 bananas. Man, that's a lot of bananas. I keep saying that every time, but seriously, like, where did the Kongs hold the bananas? And Chunky, he was just awarded the alarm to say that he's collected all 100 bananas, and Chunky's just sitting in the tool shed. Chunky, Chunky. Hello? I think Chunky's deciding to ignore me. Hello, Chunky. Knock knock, anyone home? Oh, there we go. Okay. What are you doing, Chunky? Are you trying to waste my time? Maybe he's been poisoned by the bats. Or he's just completely confused. Maybe they rang out in sonar and confused him. I don't know. The exit's back that way. There you go, Chunky. Alrighty. So, now we're going to go to the boss room. This should be interesting. Well, we swap to Donkey Kong to hand in his 100 bananas. Super fast forward. Diddy Kong hands his in. Lanky handing his in. This is at 8 times speed. And now Chunky handing in the last lot of bananas. The pig unlocks the door. And who gets to go into the boss today? Lanky. Step on up, my friend. It's your turn to meet your doom. The little sparkles come out. We jump into the tag barrel. And go in as Lanky. Now, you only have to go in as Lanky to begin with. This boss gives you a tag barrel. You'll see why it's needed. Okay, we've got 2 Kremlings working on something. What, I really can't tell. Now they're stamping their feet and hammering by the looks of things. Okay. Sounds like they're hitting cardboard. Random. I'm gonna say that they're wearing jackets. Okay. A cardboard cutout of King K. Rool. You gotta be kidding me, right? No, I'm not. The boss for Creepy Castle is a cardboard cutout of King K. Rool that fires lasers. Okay then. I'm gonna say, this is the most terrifyingly sounding boss. Where is he? Now, at one stage he pops up and see this, how it's glowing? If you pick the wrong one of them is fake. And the reason behind the tag barrel is because if you shoot towards the fake one, it actually shoots you off the stage entirely, which is not good. And you don't want to stay in the water too long because those pufferfish will blow up. I really don't like his laugh. This bit's funny. Although, I gotta say, the voice lines behind it is really annoying. And look at that, see? Those pufferfish are more annoying than anything else. See how you could see that cardboard cutout with how it was darkened out? So, yeah. I gotta say, this is the weirdest boss in the game. It's like they couldn't come up with a boss for Creepy Castle, so they just came up with something that didn't even match. And I guess a cardboard cutout of K. Rool, I don't know. It seems a little bit far-fetched to get a boss, especially one that fires lasers. Not that one, other side, Lanky, there we go. Nicely done. Now, I will say, this boss gets a lot harder later, and it took me 3 attempts to beat it. On the 3rd attempt, I managed to get it, and you'll see why. The lasers don't really hurt you that much. but I gotta say, like, when the arm falls off, you're hearing that little it's really funny. This bit is annoying because you have minimal time to react, and the camera angle definitely doesn't help. That laser ability is really, really easy to avoid, but like I said, the camera angle definitely does not help at all. See what I mean? If you time it wrong, you end up shooting your Kong straight off the castle, and then the next one falls out of the tag barrel. See how the light lights up to say where he is? Don't rely on that, because by the time you see it, it's too late. You actually have to try and zoom the camera out. So it's probably best to try and keep an eye out. See how the light lit up just for a brief moment? You can't miss it, and especially with the lightning going constantly, it's really hard to tell what the lightning is and what the game illuminates to what cannon you should be going into. And his laser ability got the ghost. Nice. And he moves between them so quickly, like you blink and you miss it. Like, this part was the part that I struggled with the most. Because every time you move around, the camera keeps zooming back out, and it's really annoying to control. Really, I gotta say that the camera did not help in this section at all. Oh. So I got quite stuck, and that's why it took me so long to beat this boss. Because you have to know where he's gonna be at all times. My advice to you, once he is finished with the shooting phase, try to zoom the camera out and stand right next to one of the cannons. Like, don't do that. Don't do what I just did. But stand next to it, and as soon as he pops up, just jump in there straight away. You, like, split second. You cannot muck around. I kid you not, it's not easy. Ooh, that was lucky. And you can't hit him while he's firing the laser, I believe. You can't do that. I tried, but I was a little bit too late, and I killed Chunky. Oh dear. We're down to Donkey Kong. Into the water, avoiding that ghost. I gotta say that that ghost is more of a hindrance than anything. Like, it doesn't really do anything, but he's more just there to annoy the crap out of you. Ow. I'm so glad that that laser does no damage. It's so easy to avoid though. So, at this point I was getting really frustrated with how this mechanic worked. But you'll see what I mean shortly. So what you want to do is defeat the ghost. Wait for that strike to happen. And then stand next to a cannon. Like that, but you want to be a lot closer and a lot faster. Like, literally. As soon as he pops up, you want to be right there. Now those ghosts, I kid you not. If it wasn't for him firing the lasers, those ghosts are so annoying. And the only reason I lost this one was because the ghost, I think, pushed me into the cannon, which is annoying. I kid you not. Or did I just miscalculate? There we go, like that. So, I didn't see him, but I got him. Now I think after you get him, you need to get him one more time, and then it's game over. But I missed him, and I lost. Ow. So you gotta really play with the camera, and I was too slow. Your reaction time has to be on point, otherwise you just lose. So, the issue is when you die though, you have to go back as Lanky and then go back in again. So as I did last time when I died more than once in a boss, I showed the second playthrough, or rather the playthrough where I actually beat the boss, and the playthrough that's in that top right hand corner is the second playthrough that I failed on. So I hope you enjoy that, but I'm going to show you how it's actually done. Now, I'm probably just going to jump off and stop commenting until the boss is almost defeated, because you guys have seen how it goes so far. So enjoy the rest of the episode. Okay, not much left now for the boss. I think one more hit. And if we time it right... Perfect. His head falls off. Goes to a cutscene. King K. Rool's cardboard cutout is in pieces. The two Kremlings look up at the sky, look up at each other, or look at each other, and run away. Run away, little girl, run away. And we are awarded with the key. Well, that was an annoying boss, I will admit. Oh god. I hope you guys enjoyed watching that horrendous boss fight. It's not one of my most enjoyable. And of course, the ghost has to stop us from getting us the frickin' key. So Donkey Kong collects the key, finally. Finishing the boss in Creepy Castle. So I really hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, because that's all I have the time for. Stay tuned for the next episode of Donkey Kong 64.
Magnus Tsunami.